think resiliency, to me, in the context of the foundation, is making sure that we never ever give up. Never ever give up on our people or on our community, and making sure that we constantly lift others up and lift our whole entire community up by the people that we surround ourselves with. Many of the things that I've seen in my short time as a board member is creating not just personal impact, but community impact. It's providing resources, infrastructure, studies, data, research on what the problems are here and how can we best address them. So the foundation just doesn't give money, it aggregates its influence and funds so that we can move in the same direction in many of the things that challenge our communities. It's making sure that people have their resources to thrive and be better in terms of their life and quality of life.
The Community Foundation supports resilience, and I think one of the best examples of how the Community Foundation has been resilient during this pandemic-stricken last 2 years is through its permanent fund. It has seen extraordinary growth in a relatively short amount of time, and that has helped fund a number of grants that positively impact our region. They provide hope to those individuals that are benefited from these organizations, as well as their families who are in desperate need of such help. And there's one thing that defines us all, and that's our geography, this Northern Virginia region that we live in. And so our focus is on helping care for those in the region and help lift up those that are most in need.
A Farm Less Ordinary is indeed a special place. Our mission is to employ people with intellectual and/or developmental disabilities. And what we do here is we employ them, we also provide a welcoming community for them and a teaching environment. The people in the IDE-DD community have about a 70% unemployment rate, and we're trying to change that. The grant from the Community Foundation is absolutely vital to what we do. But we believe we're worth investing in, because when you invest in us and our growers, you're investing in an opportunity for people to become a little more self-sufficient and to give people back their self-worth and sense of dignity. You're also literally giving some people the opportunity to go back to work who might have had to quit their job as a result of taking over full-time caregiving. And those things are absolutely vital to our community. We believe work is more than paycheck. Work is something that we all are connected to in a way that makes us feel like we're contributing to society in a meaningful way. When you take that away from somebody, I think you take a piece of their dignity with it. I believe everybody should have the opportunity to have a connection to other people. And Farm Less Ordinary's DNA is the sense of community to create that. So that's what we're here for. The term growers is a bit of a double entendre in the sense of they are growing vegetables, and that's where the term really originates from. But we think of them as growers in the sense that they're growing through almost in a life cycle sort of way. They're acquiring more confidence, they're acquiring more skills, they're going to be more employable, they're going to be more ready to take on tasks outside of this farm. And that's our ultimate goal, is for those who can, we want them to succeed outside the farm. And so we're always working towards growing their skill sets, growing their confidence, and growing their ability to function well in any workplace environment. By supporting a Farm Less Ordinary, you are absolutely making the world a more inclusive place, because you're bringing people who are too often marginalized by society back into the fold. And we believe that's very important. And it's by that integration it makes it a more colorful and interesting world for all of us.
United Community is a 53-year-old nonprofit agency lifting families out of poverty in Fairfax County, Alexandria. Education plays a critical role in ending multi-generational poverty, as well as building community resiliency and community wealth. The grant from the Community Foundation is critical to helping us achieve this. Because of the trust United Community has built up in the communities we serve, we have been able to do far more than we ever anticipated.
The tax program was originally started as a just conversation. A lot of the neighborhoods that we serve are immigrants. They don't have the same rights as everyone else. They weren't able to get their stimulus checks. They weren't able to get additional assistance like everyone else. We wanted to educate the community because we know knowledge is power. We know that if they got the tools to understand what the tax system looked like, they're going to be able to take that and carry it on for forever. Well, I think it was a very successful, even though we were open once a week for 3 hours, we were able to help almost 100 households, and I think that's remarkable.
United Community has been the lead agency for Opportunity Neighborhood Mount Vernon for the past 10 years. And critical to that initiative are a group of individuals called Neighborhood Ambassadors. They have the trust of their neighbors because they are from the community, they are of the community, and they lead critical events in the communities that support and lift up families.
I'm really proud of this job, and I will try to not cry because it means a lot for me. I remember one lady, I called her to let her know the service, and she told me, "Oh, I don't believe I had to do my taxes because I don't have a job for the pandemic." And I told her, "Well, you're not working. Just come here, learn how the taxes work." She came and she received $6,000. She was crying that day. That $6,000 means a lot for her. It was something she didn't expect, and that gonna pay her debts. I'm living my American dreams right now. Yes, I'm living my American dreams. And I really believe, I know it was just tax paying, it was just doing your tax. But it was more than that. It was more than pay your taxes. It was a community relation that made me feel so proud.
United Community's work with the Community Foundation is an example of a systems-level approach, working within the tax system to create better conditions for our community. We thank the Community Foundation for being our partner in this important work.
Help us raise the region. Help us lift up the community that's yours. Please be generous and be very, very generous. Not just a little, but a lot.
Join me tonight in helping us raise the region in support of our Community Foundation.